So it's been getting really cold here in St. Petersburg, Russia. And you know, with the cold weather, it makes me get pretty introspective. And I've been thinking a lot about, does purpose have to intersect with what you do for money? It's an age-old sort of dilemma that artists have, where, you know, you find purpose in life through your art and what you do, and you're always trying to make it intersect with how you make money in the world. And what I've really started to realize is that I don't think it does. Because what I've noticed is everything that we do for money, most of the time, is for commercial purposes, and how could it have a ton of personal purpose? Like, there can be wider purpose, like entertaining people or having a beautiful message about friendship, you know, things like that. But in terms of like having like your purpose here on earth, or why you're making art, and why those things are important that you're saying through the pieces that you're making. And ultimately, what it makes me think of is, do I need those to intersect? I've been struggling with this for so long, especially recently. I feel like, what is the point? You know, of waiting and trying to get the perfect project together, and letting 5 years pass between things that I make. The conclusion I came to is, what you do to make a living, which we all need to make money, is just the system that we live in. And what we do that gives us purpose in life, or fulfillment, and makes us feel like we're leaving behind something that we feel is important, or say something that people need to hear, or just express something that is very personal to you. I think ultimately those two things can be separate. And that's really where I've started to diverge and make different decisions in my career. You can have a day job, and it's okay. Even if you're someone like me that's been working in entertainment for the last 25 years, and this is what I do, what I make for monetary reasons doesn't always have to be the exact same thing as what I do for purpose. They can be two separate things. Because a lot of times the things that I do for purpose, hold on, I gotta cross the street here before I get run over. Oh my God, that's the craziest intersection right there. People never wait for you to cross. But I feel like they can be separate, and you can make the projects that you love. You just gotta find a way to do them that's economical, and figure out how to get them accomplished. But then you can go off and do some broad comedy or some action flick that really has no meaning at all, so you can feed your family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And ultimately, what we do with this whole medium is, it's a daily practice. It's like meditation. It shouldn't be this idea of arriving somewhere, and once you do this or you do that, now you have arrived and you are now a valid person. No, you're valid when you start. You're valid the moment you even open your mouth. You don't need a piece of work to validate you. So this idea and pressure that we need to accomplish something and become validated, I think that's null. I don't think that's it. So there's this idea of selling out, and that the purpose has to intersect with the art. I think we could all forget that and do what's best for you in terms of like living your life and being able to sustain yourself on just even a basic level. And then have your purpose in your personal work feed your soul, and let it be more of a practice than something that you need to do to get validation. Anyways, I hope this helps, and It's been something that's really been on my mind. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.